Hello and good evening to Jock's Modelling Bench. For review today I have the Airfix 135 Alvis FE622 Stalwart Mark II. The kit number is A1381. It's the new tooling and new kit from Airfix. There's been a lot of, a couple of videos that I've seen that haven't been very favourable about it, but that's due to the quality control issues in India, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, let's get on with the review. And okay, so on the side here we have the three colour schemes, and gump about the Stalwart itself. It's got 3 flying hours and it's a skill level 3 model. I've already opened the box and removed the packaging inside. So inside we have the instructions, all the sprues and the decals. What I'll do is I'll move all that out of the way, and then we'll start with the sprues in no particular order. So first up we've got sprue E. Now on here you can see it's got the water can and the jerry can of radios and little bits of fire extinguishers, shovel pick and the radio antennae bases. Nothing untoward there. Detail looks pretty excellent. On to sprue B is the cargo floor, bulkhead and tailgates on the sides, and exhaust and the rear light cluster there. As you can see, there's no sink marks in this one, and all the ejector pin marks are all on the reverse and out the way. The detail on here is quite good. Pretty impressed with that. Okay, move on to sprue A. Now this is where the problems have been, on here and here, on the sides, on the I think that's the front plate, and where you've got the sink marks, and my mines are very faint. Not really much there to be worried about on my kit. Some of the kits have had some really bad sink marks, but again that's down to the quality control issues, but you know, you make your own mind up. Yeah, that's the sides for the wheels, the main body, bulkhead, front and the sides and the roof and the hatches. Sink mark wise, I think there's only 2 on here to worry about, and that's in the cab area, here and here. It's nothing major, and they're not that deep, but I super glue and sand it level and we should be fine. A nice some checker plating area there. But all in all, my kit has, yeah, I'm really impressed with that. What looks like a flash area in there, it's not, it's meant to be like that. But I do wish Airfix would have moulded them parts separately. I think it would have looked a lot better, or maybe if they put photo etch in their kits, you know. Anyway, that's sprue A. On with sprue D. We've got suspension parts, the wheel hubs, and the tie down hooks. All in all, no issues with mine there whatsoever, and it's looking pretty damn good. Well done, Airfix. Next up is the canvas top. There is an issue here on the side pieces. On this one, it's got the brass ringlets, but on this side they've missed them out, which is odd. I don't understand how that happened, but anyway, I personally won't be using this because the version I'm going to be building is going to be the bulk refueling one, because I've got the Accurate Armour bulk refueling set. And on to Spruce C, which is the wheels, other bits and pieces, cab interior, the seats. It's a 4-part seat. The wheels have the Goodyear logo on them. I don't know if you can see that at all, which is pretty good. It's the front plate for the stop the water coming into the cab area. Discs, and there's the console, the dashboard. All in all, pretty good. And on the other side, again, all the pin marks are hidden in a way. Cool. And last but not least, in the sprues is the clear one, frame F. Now on here we've got the window wipers moulded onto the glass. I would have preferred it if they put the window wipers separate, but it's not a problem masking it off and paint it separately. But the glass is clear, it's nice, it's consistent, and those parts here and here and here are the exhaust covers. They're clear because you get a better detail in the grille detail. Like I say, you can paint over that, it's not a problem. Anyway, that's frame F. Next we have the decals. You can see there, clear, concise, no major problems there at all. Okay, and then we're on to the destructions. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up so it's facing you the right way. Anyway, shut my face. Right, so step one, you have the putting the sides on with on the main bulk, on the main body. You've got holes to drill here at 90 degrees, so make sure you've got the thing 90-degree angle. And on this one, the holes have got to be drilled in at a 40-degree angle. So just take your time and do a pilot hole first, I would recommend, and then do the actual 1mm hole. On here we've got the seats. You've got a choice of 2 or 3 seats. If you don't use the third seat, then you've got the toolbox. And then you've got the interior, the gear sticks and the steering wheel. And we're on to the, still in the cab, more gubbins going in the cab. The dashboard there with the decal, more gear levers, and you've got a choice of 2 radios, depending on which scheme you're doing, B or is E12, AC is E4. Then we're on to the bulkhead. Again, pretty straightforward, simple. And then the cab sides, then you've got more holes to drill at a 90-degree angle on both sides. And it's putting the cab sides on. And then in the front, again, you've got more holes to drill in the front. And then on the roof as well. And it's a rear light cluster. And it's the storage boxes with the side there with the exhausts going. Well, part of the exhaust system goes in. And the cargo bed along with the engine grille cover. More exhaust, and then the inner rear tailgate. Let's say it's Airfix instructions are probably the best instructions, I would say, out of all the manufacturers. Then we're starting on the suspension one side, and on here you have to follow these instructions pretty clearly. Building sequence 1, 2 and 3. You know, you put that suspension frame on and you got the shock absorbers. You don't glue them initially, and then you glue the yellow areas only, and then you slot the shock absorbers in place and onto the glued area. Wheel hubs, again, you don't glue, you click them in place. We'll see how that goes. Well, I might glue mine, all depends on how well they fit together. More little bits and pieces of suspension going on, and the tie downs at the side, and then you do the opposite side, same as the other side, exact carbon copy of the other side. Then we put on the last of the suspension sides and the base plate, E11, and then that's what it should look like once you've completed it. Then we put the discs. Pay careful attention to the discs because they're all at different angles. The brake pads are all at a different thingy, so pay extra attention to this when putting them on. Then more little gubbins on the front of the cab and in the sides. Then you put the glass on, but I'll always put that, if glass is going on from the outside, so leave that till last, so you can paint and that without having to mask up anything on here except for the window wiper parts. Then you've got the radio bases. Again, AC is one base and Scheme B is a different base. And more with the roof, and in the rear, gubbins, tow hitches and stuff. And a shovel pick, water cans, 2. And then onto the bow plate. You can have it either in the open or the shut, closed position. If it's in the stow position, you've got to nib off 2 little attachment points, and then you attach that to either the open or the closed. You have your hatches either in the open or the closed position as well. Then it's on with the cargo bed sides, and then the tailgate, and onto the wheel hubs with the wheels. Again, another good feature, you can paint them separate to the tyres, no masking required there. Attach the tyres, and then on with the rear mud flaps, more lights on the back, and then you've got this exhaust system here in the clear part, the exhaust covers. Again, pretty simple to do. Then your wing mirrors, lights, the canopy bar, and then on with the canopy. A really nice kit to do, but please do pay attention to the instructions. There's a lot of scope for making mistakes there, so read twice, fit once is what I say. Then we're on to the schemes. Now, Scheme A is the British Army of the Rhine Exercise Spear Point Crusader, Bergen-Hanna training area near Hanover, September 1980. It's got the green and black camo with the olive drab canvas cover. And then Scheme B is again the green and black camo, but the black camo is slightly different. And it's from the 4th Royal Tank Regiment, British Army of the Rhine, West Germany, 1981. And the last scheme, Scheme C, is just all green. And it's a Royal Army Ordnance Corps, Luggershall Vehicle Depot, Wiltshire, England, 1969. Well, there you go. All in all, an excellent kit, and I've been really looking forward to this one coming. It's here now, so I'm going to be building. Like I said, I'll be putting the Accurate Armour Ubri kit on this. But got a couple more builds to do first beforehand. So if you like what you see on my channel, please subscribe. More subscribers I get, the better. It's free. you know, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you've got any comments, please comment away, good or bad, I don't mind. I like constructive criticism, you know. And also, you might see me sometimes on Moz's channel, Moz 6510 models, on the live build side, and hopefully I'll be there tonight. But anyway, have a good evening everybody, and please take care. Goodbye and thank you.